Okay, so this is the rest, big section of numbers where first Joshua is selected to succeed Moses. Yes. So Joshua is picked as like Moses' successor because of course Israel still needs a leader of some sort. Well, Catholics are going to try to use this as like Pope stuff, but not necessarily. Anyway, so yeah, this is a simple story, really. Then next we have offerings. So there's a daily offering they give again and again and again. This is the offering made by fire, so that you are to persist to the Lord. 2 lambs a year old without are to present to the Lord without defect as a regular burnt offering each day. Prepare 1 lamb in the morning and the other at twilight, together with a grain offering and a tenth of an ephah, mixed with flour of the finest flour, mixed with a quarter of hin of oil from the press of olives. This is the regular offering. The accompanying drink offering is to be a quarter of hin of fermented drink with each lamb. So bread, sacrifice, wine. See that pattern over and over and over again. Then there's a Sabbath offering. Basically, same thing. But this is in addition to the regular burnt offering. Then there's one to make every month. Where you see this old sacrificial system. Every single day, every single week, because the Sabbath is when the week ends. Every single month. Yes. Also, and the monthly one. Besides the regular burnt offering with its drink offering, 1 male goat is to be presented to the Lord as a sin offering. So you need to make offering after offering after offering again and 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 again. People are already clicking off because they're like, this is stupid. I don't watch. Don't you see? Don't you see? This is the old system. Constant sacrifice. Constant. So that you can be right with God. So you can be with God. So your sins can be covered. So then there's, of course, the special celebrations, the Passover, the Feast of Weeks, the Feast of Trumpets, the Day of Atonement, the Feast of Tabernacles. Yes. And also these feasts also kind of put a lot of the arguments of Seventh Day Adventists, because on the 14th day of the first month, the Lord's Passover is to be held. Yes. On the 15th of this month, there is to make a festival. For 7 days eat bread without yeast. On the first day hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work. What are you supposed to do on the Sabbath? Keep it holy and not do work. Yeah. What if this falls not on a Sabbath day? Then on Feast of Weeks, on the day of the first fruits, when the presence of the Lord, when you present to the Lord an offering of new grain during the Feast of Weeks, hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work. Oh! On the first day of the 7th month, hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work for the Feast of Trumpets. On the 10th day of the 7th month, hold a sacred assembly. You must deny yourselves and do no work. Yeah, no work, no work, no work, no work, no work, no work. Feast of Tabernacles. On the 15th day of the 7th month, hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work. Celebrate a festival to the Lord for 7 days. Yes. In other words, just make a special day where you're going to do nothing for a whole day. Essentially a special Sabbath. You know why the priest read from the Old Testament, the Tanakh, on the Sabbath? Because that was convenient, because no one else was doing anything. That's why. Not because they were explicitly commanded to. You can worship God on any day you want. You can. There's nothing in the Bible that says you can't. If worshiping on Sunday is worshiping the sun, worshiping on Saturday is worshiping Saturn. Same logic. Same exact logic. So, yes, also of course, the whole idea of a lamb or a ram or a bull without defect, sinless, perfect, dying, along with some bread and wine. Yeah, it's all the same idea over and over and over and over and over again. Well, we'll see you next time, I guess. You don't see videos around here, what you can watch. See you then.